Oh, the camera's doing it again. Hold on. It likes to unmount itself. I don't know why. I have to remount this sucker. Always something. Always something. Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. I am that one guy for never. This is Cabbage Sport. Thanks for joining the stream. Hey, Gecko. Welcome, my man. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support in Coco's Discord. Great to see you in here. I really appreciate you checking me out. So, yeah, this is the channel. Still a pretty new streamer. Go. I play comfy, cozy games. Kind of puts out a relaxing vibe. I deal with a lot of health issues myself. On the mental health side, I have really bad anxiety. So high stress game, not good for me, and it's not the environment I'm trying to put out. So, upright window, good to see you again, my man. So yeah, guys, what we're gonna do, we're gonna jump back in on Rune Factory 4 today. Rune Factory 4 Special, farming life sim game. It's got like all the bells and whistles compared to like something like Stardew Valley, which I love Stardew. The game's got monster taming, it's got way more relationships, it's got a fully fleshed out adventure campaign, it's got bosses, boss rushes, you can tame bosses, I mean, it's got like everything. The crafting system is really well done. So we are gonna jump in on the game. We're in endgame right now. There we go. All right. Let's jump in on some Rune Factory 4. Before I forget, something that's very important to my channel. Oh, already lurking on me, right window. Yeah, no, I love you, man. Thanks so much for sticking around. I need to set a stretch timer. So Gecko, something's really important for me. It's very difficult for me with my health to play games for long periods of time. So I have to do stretches for me so I can keep it fun. But I use it to also health coaching for others. Really simple occupational and therapy exercises that I taught. I basically just exercises. And typically once or twice through the game, I'll also do some help. Different things that I do might help you guys out. And if anybody has any questions during the stretch breaks, you know, they want to talk about, happy to back if possible. Let's set that timer. Every 30 minutes that I actively play stretch break, okay. So, dealing with a little bit of it. I've heard of this game, sounds fancy. Thought it was categories. It is definitely a really cool little game. Something you kind of got to forgive a little bit with the graphics is this. All Rune Factories have been designed for mobile. Yes, before that. They remade Rune Factory 4. Considering it went from a handheld game to this, I'm honestly pretty impressed with it. Now, I showed off a trailer for Rune Factory 5. That game, that was built round up. Awesome, and it looks utterly beautiful. I really appreciate it. I'm more of a serious gamer for sure. Not to say I don't have fun. Not to say I don't make serious. It's just who I am, and I accept that. My vibe, for the most part, is I'm more serious. I have a good time. I really like bouncing off of people. I'm really good at it. Gecko, I was watching your most recent stream. When you followed me, I checked out your channel. Oh.
Wow, that was bad. I had the mic all the way over at my desk. It should be so much better. You guys probably missed a lot of what I was saying. Oh, you know what's amazing though? This is a condenser mic. The fact that it caught a lot of what I was saying that far away is actually quite impressive. Even more impressive that my the modifications I made to it to drown out like my heater and stuff. I'm actually really impressed. It's a pretty decent mic. It was like the best $60 my friend and I ever spent. Amber's here to see us. Oh yeah, White Day's tomorrow. So White Day is a Japanese holiday. I'm trying to remember. I think White Day's the one where you give girls cookies. Girls that you like, you give cookies. I might have that backwards. It might be the day they give the guys cookies. But yeah, Gecko, I was saying that I was looking at your channel and I saw the last thing you played was the power washing simulator, and I'm not gonna lie, like it just like really it was so fulfilling. I've power washed before, same thing with a leaf blower, like a backpack leaf blower. It's just, it feels so good just to use something like that. It's like fire. My recent category is just for trolling the people that shout me out. Oh, I'm sorry, Gecko. I apologize. Your name is very similar to another dude I just met in Discord. His real name's John, but I swear maybe it was Greco. It was interesting. I apologize. I'm mixing you up. When we do this in sales, we're like, okay, start over. Hi, I'm that one guy forever. I messed up. Nice to meet you. Reset button. Either way, I appreciate you joining in. I can't remember where we met though. Could have been from Reddit. I was trying to make some new follows on Reddit last night. Okay, so what we're trying to get to happen is a town event. We are trying to get the town event for Zhao Pai because we really want to get married and it's holding us up. Now tomorrow is White Day, so we're not going to have any events today, so I might as well give up on that. It looks like I have already watered my crops for the day. Really, we'll just work on gifts then. So we're gonna make a mixed smoothie for Amber, who is conveniently enough in our room. Let's see here. Pray Root of Love for Margaret. We've got to make curry for Vishnal now. So let's do curry in the frying pan. Dry curry, that's fine. Probably should make more than one dry curry. And again, I don't have very much inventory space anymore. Let's see, what else? Venti loves pancakes, gotta give her that. Okay, I gotta make some more tempura bowls for Doug. That's a two-step process. Let's get some tempura going. Now, I need to get more poisonous fish. I don't know if I have any more stored or not. It doesn't look like it. Might have some made, though. Okay, I actually have a lot of stuff made. I saw you posted in Coco Confessions Discord. I was curious. Oh, okay. Yeah, you said Coco, and I was like, I really thought you were, let me look it up, because it's gonna kill me. I'm probably totally butchering the name. Thank you, though. It really does mean a lot to me. I'm trying to get my name out there, and it's hard, you know? I, doing my best, but it's trying to get some tread. Tom's still here. Oh, for whatever reason, I'm thinking his stream, though, was similar to your name. Shameless self-promotion. I know I saw him in there. Nope, it's just Tom still here. Yeah, I really screwed that up. So sorry, Gecko. Thank you, though. Get the cake. Let's get the apple pie. I'll take the flan, salmon. I'm gonna need the relaxed tea. We need to make more relaxed tea, so let's prep that. Make a few of them. And we're gonna make some actual tea from those tea leaves. Oh, hi, Navi. Come here. Come here. This is my streaming dog. This is Navi. She loves to come down here with me, which makes me so happy. My other dog doesn't come down here almost ever. You want to sit up here? Here. Yeah, I love the puppy. I love the puppy. I love dogs so much. Oh, well, I have you guys. Let me just do this real quick. In my last stream, I created some new custom commands that you guys are welcome to play around with if you want to. I added a clip command. So we were playing Elden Ring, so I added a died command. You can now do lurk. You can see my schedule, shout outs. Then, because stretch breaks are really important to me as far as the health coaching goes, when we do a stretch break, you're welcome to put the stretch command in to say you're gonna join in on the stretches with me. And uptime, mainly for the mobile users. And every now and then my interface, it doesn't tell me how long I've been recording. Hey, little girly, this is not a good position. Yeah, you need to turn around. I love her. Yeah, I'll definitely check. Oh, did you shout out yourself? It's all right. It doesn't bother me. It's funny though. You said you're not really streaming though. I was gonna say I'd check you out. All right, what are we doing here? These aren't in order. Already made that. Oh no, we need to make more. We need to make more milk porridge. A lot more. The last game I set it was, oops, I slept with your mom. Wow. That's crazy. That's funny. That's more of my comedy. You know, every Discord, like at the beginning, like you kind of like, you're not really sure like what level of like comedy like everybody's at. You know, you don't want to be like too offensive. I've gotten really lucky that some people are like as weird and twisted as I can be sometimes. But I started to like post some memes and cocos, and I was like, yeah, I don't think these people quite like these. I need to be a little careful. Testing the waters, I'll call it. I'm not a bad person. I've just got a twisted mind. All right, we need to make a couple other things. I know we need more flan. I think we just need one flan right now. Let's see here. I think we're pretty good on stuff right now. So let's just go out and give gifts, and then we'll prep for the holiday tomorrow. I better look it up to make sure I get the right stuff made. I want to say it's just cookies. Fruit, sweets, fun to drink. Love it. Yeah, recently we finally were able to make something that Amber loves. The girl's bougie. Keel, I forgot about you. I need to get some boss items. There is this art streamer I hang out with, and she shouts me out at times, forgetting that I don't stream, so I had to set it to something. That's funny. Well, I think you set the tone. I think you set the tone. You just hang out all over Twitch. I mean, it's a great thing. I mean, to be honest, one of the lessons I've learned pretty early on is other streamers are largely not your target audience. You know, they're trying to grow too. Like, they're not the people who are necessarily going to really watch your stuff, because that's what they do. They stream. So I need nice people like you, Gecko, that like to watch streams. Let's see here. I needed boss drops. That's what I said. That's what I said. That's what I meant. And that's what we're going to do.
Hello. Oh. Whoa, thanks.
You are welcome, my friend. All right. We got some curry for Vishnal.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Thanks.
The giant dragon. We got to give her pancakes.
What?
Thank you for your praise, Lady Venezuela. Flan for the nurse.
It looks delicious. Oh my.
There you are, Doug. You and your pain in the butt tempura bowl. Forte, I think I have some cake for you.
Is this? I can have this? Oh. Wow. Here.
Let's see, who else?
Good afternoon.
I just heard Vishnal, or not Vishnal. If you go to other streams, you'll be surprised how many viewers are small streamers and don't mention it. I feel like the minority when I don't actually stream. Yeah, a lot of people do stream, but you know, the smaller streamers though, like, a lot of them don't stream every day of the week because, you know, a lot of them are working. So they will watch streams too. I think in this community, like, this has been around, like, Twitch has been around for like, what, 6, 7, 8 years, I think now, 2014. So yeah, like, this is just like blown up. And when, you know, the whole COVID thing happened, a lot of people jumped on board. So I think at this point, a lot of people in the community are streamers. 10 years, 6 months, 20 days, 11 hours ago. It's really been that long. And even before that, with its old name, Justin. Hey, welcome back, Acid. How you doing, man? It's good to see you. It's good to see you. How are things going on your end? I can't believe it's been 10 years. I just became a YouTuber a year and a half ago. Really enjoy doing that. Though it is a lot of work.
Hello.
Oh boy, the birthday's popping up on you.
Is it this late? Oh, what's wrong?
You care to share? What year?
Have a nice day. Oh, I love.
Ooh, I forgot I have my wet boots on. I gotta take those off. I slip all the time. You'll be 29 to 93. Honestly, like, I didn't think it was gonna be a big deal, but actually 30 kinda, I was like, oh my gosh, like 30, like, jeez. Honestly, at this point though, like, I forget how old I am half the time. I don't even care anymore. It just doesn't matter. Though, with all my glitches, I got like the body of a 93-year-old, I swear.
Oh, thank you. Take it.
Okay. See here, I can't go into the girls' bath as much as I'd love to, just to get those gifts out of the way. Doug, we already were with you. Chlorica, I'll have to come back to you. Nobody's upstairs.
Hello.
There's Dolce. Plan for Dolce as well. You're only halfway to Nintendo 64. Well, I'm 32 as well. I'm gonna use that. I mean, for the next 3 months, I'm gonna use that. I'm halfway to Nintendo 64.
I understand.
Those were the days. I love retro so much. Oh my gosh, I forgot to tell you guys. I was so pumped about this. I can't believe I forgot. I gotta show you this. Miss Navi, I need you up. I gotta show you guys this. I'm so pumped. This came in the mail today. So, this is an AV to HDMI converter. And this means we're gonna play retro games. Haha, I'm so excited. I better remember to drink my coffee while it's still somewhat hot. Oh, that's good. Text to speech. Sorry, I was typing somewhere else. No problem. I was gonna say, right, when you just come in and you're like assaulting me with questions of craziness, I was like, what's going on? I am very excited though, guys. The older I get, the more nostalgia I have for the games of my youth that I fell in love with. And there are definitely some things I cannot wait to share with you guys, to play with you guys. So we will be doing some retro stuff in the near future. I actually think Raven's already up to level 10. We're just trying to get everybody up to level 10 affection, if we can. Everybody in town is at least at 8 affection, so I'm very high. Already got you, Amber, and you. Arthur, where are you? I think he's visiting down one of the houses. Oh, Granny Blossom, I forgot all about you. You're tough.
Thank you. Welcome.
She likes dried sardines. Her gift's a little trickier.
Welcome.
Speaking of which, buy some more seeds.
So, let's come again.
Got Luminata down here.
Welcome.
Give her some relaxed tea leaves.
Real good job.
I did brew them myself. I don't think I need anything from you today. No, we spent enough money here today. I think we spent 1.5 million here on our last stream in one sitting. Costs money to make money, though. That's how it works. All right, Otto, I know we haven't talked yet. Let me give you your egg bowl.
Welcome.
Okay. And where did Arthur go? I see Leon down here. We haven't gone to him yet. Crazy man likes his poisonous fish. Let's see. Know where he's at. Wonder if he's with Venti. Could be.
Hello.
Huh, I don't know where he's at today. They don't leave town.
Hello.
Maybe he's in Hot Springs again. There he is. I see him.
Hi.
Jeez, Arthur. There's your salmon onigiri. You know, get to enjoy it right here in the hot tub. Hot spring, hot tub, jeez. I wish we had hot springs around here. We live in a boring part of the country.
Arthur, yes.
Hello.
You're making me wait for you, Arthur, so I'm gonna make you follow me so we can take a look at your shop. It is pretty late in the day, so my shop's not gonna be open much longer. We're looking for lumber or stone. We can buy it in mass quantities. I don't really see anything. Magic powder. Interesting. I haven't shipped that. That's weird. Ooh, we can buy corn. I'm gonna do that.
What do you think? Please come again. Yes.
Oh, you can go home. Put some clothes on. Freak. Wait, he's still following me.
Well then, let us do this again sometime.
Poor guy. I don't even know what season it is. Okay, let's see here. We don't need this, we don't need that. We're gonna put away some turnip seeds. And then we're gonna sleep and it'll be white day. And before it's white day though, we need to figure out what it is we need to prep in advance. So let's look it up. So guys, what are you up to this weekend? I am curious. Wife and I are gonna check out, we have this homemade bagel place here in Butler and I've only been to it like one time, and we're gonna go there. They make them from scratch with a brick oven. It's pretty awesome. And now they even serve like some breakfast sandwiches with it, so I'm really excited. Okay, so white day. Okay, so white day is when the girls give the guys cookies. However, you can be proactive and make cookies yourself and give it to the girls. It's considered aggressive movement, but the girls like it. And actually you get extra affection for it too, so it's worth doing. Running out of RP. Yeah, besides that, doing dinner with my grandfather this weekend. Probably gonna try playing some Ark with some nice people I've met in some different discords. I need to also prep my YouTube video for next week. I can't believe it. So we used to film Friday nights and it just got to be too much. I couldn't handle it. We would literally go from like 9 p.m. We'd go from like 9 p.m. till sometimes as late as like 4 in the morning, and it was just crazy. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it anymore. So we decided that Monday or on a Tuesday we get together and we have like all afternoon and all evening to do it at our leisure. And we put our video out Saturday morning. We do this every other week. Well, what I didn't think about was that by doing that, since we're kind of technically working on the video for half a week, you kind of have less of a break before it's time for the next video. So we were talking and it was like, oh my gosh, like I need to prep, like we're gonna get together on this coming Monday for the next video. I was like, wow, okay, all right, this is gonna be an adjustment period for sure, getting used to that. So I've actually posted for you guys in the stream chat if you're at all interested. I put my socials in there, but I was specifically talking about my YouTube. So I am a YouTuber. I make content for Ark Survival Evolved. It's a dinosaur survival taming game. It's amazing. With friends, it's amazing. I am a big fan of it, and I'm always trying to get people into it. I have a Discord that I used to run it. Now my good friend runs it for me. If you're interested in playing PvE Ark Survival, there's wonderful, awesome people in there. Like, it's like they took all the nicest people who play Ark and we all threw them into our cluster server. It's amazing. I don't know how we got so lucky. All right, we got a bunch of cookies made. Hopefully that's enough. One thing I'm gonna do before we go to bed, though, let's go to our wilderness farms. I don't think I put health fertilizer on all of them. Yeah, like this one needs it. So corn is one of the better items you can plow into the field as a fertilizer to give health back to the field. There's a lot of stats there on the left that we're looking at. Don't be overwhelmed. Each of them just means something a little different. Let's see here. Actually, this field looks good. Springfield. Apparently, I actually hit all the fields. There's one left, though. Let's just check it. You know what I just noticed, though? Doesn't look like they're watered. I swore I watered these. Nope, I didn't water them. Gotta do the rounds again, then. I should have paid more attention.
Hey.
So pretty quick here, guys. We're going to be coming up on our first stretch break. We'll do a little bit of coaching today. Talk a little bit. I think I'm going to talk about migraines, chronic migraines today. I have a lot of experience with this. It's just not fun. All right, fields are done now, right? I'm double checking now. I don't trust myself. I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay. Put the corn away. Sleep. We'll save, and almost perfect timing for the stretch break. Great. Okay. Let's switch into our stretch, guys. Now, again, if anybody's interested, they can join me on stretch breaks. Now this time we're actually going to do a little more coaching, but I do have a stretch command. So if we ever do any stretches like you're seeing on the side of my screen right now, you know, when we do those, please feel free to join me. That's what they're there for. We're going to go into chronic migraines. So give me a second here and I'll bring up some really great information on that. All right, let's see which one. I have 3 documents. Make sure I pick the right one. This is the one. Okay. All right, I'm going to screen share this, guys, so you can see what I'm seeing. Okay, so when it comes to migraines, there are stages. different stages of the migraine. You build up to the actual headache itself, the pain. And why it's important to kind of understand the system of migraines is you can actually stop your migraines from happening if you catch them early enough. If you have a migraine more than 3 days a month, then according to neurologists, you should be on an abortive medication that will, stop the migraine for you. Migraines are really debilitating. Everybody has them at like different levels of intensity. I should say everybody, but everybody who suffers from them has them at different levels of intensity. They last, vastly different periods of time. Some people have them for, as short as like an hour, days, weeks, months. I mean, it gets really insane. Myself, one of my conditions, I have chronic migraine. I thankfully have gotten it at least to a point that I'm in decent control of it. There was a time in my life where it completely dominated my life. I was in and out of the hospital many, many times, and it was no fun at all. There was a period of 2.5 years where I didn't go a single day of my life without a chronic migraine, without a migraine, excuse me. Now I got it down to about 15 to 20 days a month, and only a few of those days are severe. Most of them are just moderate. So for me, that's actually really good. That's really manageable. But I've been doing this for a long time. I got diagnosed with chronic migraines at the age of 12. Things got really bad around 18 years of age. So I do have a lot of knowledge about this. I have started from like a basic PCP, going up to like a specialist of neurology, going to a headache specialist of neurology, finally got promoted up to the Cleveland Clinic, which in my region of the country is like more or less like your highest level of power as far as medicine goes. So this is an info document that is actually given to me directly by the Cleveland Clinic. So this information is 100% accurate. So let's talk about the stages. So prodrome, this is the pre-headache. This is the build up to the start of the migraine. So this is one of the hardest areas for people to detect, that a migraine's coming on. But the longer you have migraines and the more mindful you are of these symptoms, it has its tells. And you can see up here that it says up to 3 hours to even several days in advance of the actual migraine happening. And it's true. Sometimes I'll get like ringing in my ear, and within like, a few hours, like the migraine's here. So problems concentrating, irritability, depression, difficulty speaking and reading, trouble sleeping, yawning. I get the yawning. Nausea. I don't get the nausea. A lot of people do. Fatigue. Sensitivity to light and sound. That's a big one for me. But a lot of these symptoms come back up later on in the chart, which makes it a little tricky. You got to understand where you're at in the stage. Prodrome, you're not having pain yet. You're just having like weird sensory things happening. Food cravings. Increased urination. I get that. Muscle stiffness. So those are all examples of things in the prodrome state. 3 hours to several days in advance, you might be having some of these symptoms. It's going to your body's letting you know that a migraine's coming. Then we get the aura. Now, only 40% of migraine sufferers actually get an aura. I only get an aura, I don't even know. I probably only get an aura like 2 or 3 out of 10 times that I get a migraine. But when I get them, you get them. For example, some things that happen, you see bright flashing dots, sparkles, or lights in your vision. Like I'll get like bright, like dotted lights that kind of like move in my vision. Blind spots in your vision. The very first time I ever got an aura, I was winding film, the old analog strip film, and a projector, and all of a sudden I couldn't see what was in my right hand, and it was terrifying, but it was an aura. Numb or tingling skin, speech changes, ringing in your ears. So that can happen also in the prodrome state. Temporary vision loss, seeing wavy or jagged lines, that happens to me. Changes in smell or taste, definitely. You get like a really weird smell that comes out of nowhere. A funny feeling. That's tricky. When they mean like a funny feeling, it's just like sometimes like, you know, when you're getting sick, but like you're not really having any symptoms yet, you get this funny feeling. Well, that's kind of it. And then finally, you know, that aura, that was like 5 to 60 minutes prior to the actual migraine itself. Usually for me, if I get an aura, I'm going to have a migraine in less than 30 minutes for me. Then you get the migraine itself. And all of a sudden, like, you get this huge spike in intensity. That's the pain. Sensitivity to light, noise, odors. So like all those things you're very, very sensitive to. It makes your head just pound. A lot of people get nausea and vomiting, stomach's upset, abdominal pain. I'm blessed that nausea is not one of the things I normally get every now and then, but a lot of migraine sufferers actually have really bad nausea to the point that you get sick. Loss of appetite, feeling very warm, profuse sweating or chills. Pale skin color, feeling tired, speech changes, dizziness, and blurred vision. Happens to me all the time when I have an actual migraine. My eyes hurt, I can't see straight, blurriness, tender scalp, actually to the touch. Scalp can hurt. Very rare and actually more of a dangerous side effect, but diarrhea and fever, if you have that, then that's actually a very serious side effect. And then as the migraine weans off, we call this the postdrome. And it's aptly named a migraine hangover because it actually feels like a hangover. You have a hard time concentrating. You can be depressed, fatigue. I get so much fatigue. Not being able to understand things. So like brain fog, feeling euphoria. So yeah, like you can kind of see just how, you know, the migraine cycle goes through. And again, what's important about understanding this is these presettings, these prodrome and aura. If you can catch the migraine before it goes into this really fast uptake at the end of the aura into the migraine, if you catch it then and you take your abortive medication, there's a very high chance that you will not get that large spike of the migraine stage. If you wait until the pain is already spiking, typically the medication is going to be ineffective or not very effective. You know, they always have taught me from the beginning and had to pound it into me year after year after year is when you start thinking you're going to get a migraine, not pain at all, that's when you take the medication. So important thing to understand. Now let me see if you guys are chatting with me if you want to say anything. Kagebunshi Ninjutsu. I like Naruto too. I love it. So all right, we're gonna switch back into the game, guys. And let me set up my timer for the next stretch break. And next time we're actually going to do a stretch because my hands hurt. The nice thing though is even when I don't do a stretch, I'm giving my hands a break from the game. Quite interesting. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm not a doctor. I never profess to be a doctor. I won't diagnose people. But here's the thing. You don't have to be a doctor to give good information. Like these are documents made by doctors. I only share things that I actually get from my care team. I don't ever give opinions about medical stuff unless somebody wants to know like an opinion, like what I think about something. I think just having a warm and welcoming environment where you can give people positive feedback, encouragement, like that's powerful, and that's what I'm all about. Had to comment on the hand picture. Yeah, we're gonna do some hand exercises, so you can pull out your ninjutsu moves when we do that. I should actually that should be an emote. You just gave me an idea. That should be an emote when I become affiliate. Gecko, you deserve a shout out, my friend. You deserve a shout out because you just gave me an idea. Now I have a ghetto setup here. I don't have a second keyboard. My keyboard is all the way across the room, so give me a second. But I'm gonna shout you out, brother. Care if you aren't a streamer, you deserve it. Still don't matter. Still don't matter. Don't you see my thing? Check out this human awesome being. It's all that matters to me. Okay, so today's white day. Today is white day. Let's finish our chores as quickly as possible and let's start giving out some cookies to the girlies. Oh, I cannot wait until these emery flowers bloom. We are just waiting for emery flowers. They take 120 days. It's ridiculous. I think you're fully grown, aren't you? Ooh, I even got a seed back. It's just something about the repetitive nature of these life sim like farming games. Like they make me really happy. Like they're just, I don't know. I think that's why in my early days I enjoyed MMOs when I was younger. Just something about like the grind, like that does not bother me at all. Like RPGs, the end game, just grinding up to max level, like that really just does not bother me. Something soothing about it. Oh, good. I thought I was going to kill myself accidentally. I had no RP left and I was trying to cook. So every task in this game, for the most part, takes RP, which is your stamina. If you try to do tasks without RP, well, it starts taking your health down very quickly. Mr. Volcanon, you're in the room, so I might as well make you a relaxed tea. Am I missing something? I must be missing something. Why is it not in here? Am I in the wrong pot, right? It's gotta be the pot. There it is. Oh, I'm out of leeks. Part ritual, part fake sense of progression by grinding everything. Yeah. I mean, I guess I love that feeling when, like Stardew, you know, you play for 2-3 years and finally, like, at the end of year 3, Grandpa gives you his approval. You're like, wow, like, you're a really great farmer. You actually did it all. I just like that feeling at the very end.
Here you go.
Thank you so much.
Oh, well, Cannon gave me a cookie.
This will help.
That's interesting. Must mean he loves me. Don't worry, I know this is just a friendship cookie. It is a friendship cookie.
My word.
I'm gonna give you a friendship cookie too. Give everybody friendship cookies.
Are you awake?
Thank you. I'll have this with my evening tea. Oh, that's right. Jalpai and I have a date tonight. I gotta save my cookie for her later. Cookie, so you want to give one to me too? Oh, look, you got one. Isn't that nice, Dolly? I guess I'm not mad about it. Well, I don't mind it. I'm glad you gave it to me. Very glad. Well, I'm glad you liked it. Come on, Dolly. Isn't there something you should say? Thanks.
Beautiful, by the way.
I want my cookie.
Yeah, man. Huh?
Group chat, I don't think I'm gonna get cookies from them right now. Wait. Oh, geez. I should have paid attention. Well, I'm gonna pick you, Zhao, because I don't know.
Yes. No, 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 no.
I guess I'm gonna have to catch these girls when they're not... Oh, I didn't mean to give you another one, Dolce. I'm gonna have to catch these ladies when they're not in a group chat because they're supposed to be giving me cookies. And now you play the addiction game called Ark. I haven't dared touch that game since I know people that got real sucked into... Oh, dude. We talk about people who got really sucked into it. I am not shitting you when I tell you I have put in over 5,000 hours playing Ark. It is an obsession. Now, I will say I don't play it as much as I used to, but I now use all that useless information that I know, and I make YouTube content because, well, I guess I'm an expert at it because I've played way too much of it. We're gonna need more cookies.
Good morning.
Ark is really fun with friends. It is really fun with friends. It's not that fun by yourself, though. Oh, wow. Dillis really was upset by that. I didn't know that anybody got upset by cookies. Boom. Dino DNA, baby. I need to put... I've actually been meaning to put on sound. There's like sound alerts that you guys can spam me with. I need to do that. I've been trying to do that. I need more cookies. I am almost out.
Thank you so much.
And we are out. Recently, I was actually watching a really cool show on Netflix called The Movies That Made Us. And they talk about, well, the movies that made us, really big influential movies. And they break it down, like how the movie was made, what made it influential, and like all the craziness that went behind it. And Jurassic Park was one of the first ones on that show. And it was really cool. Like, I know it was pretty cutting edge at the time, but like to see how they pulled it off was pretty amazing. I like Jurassic World. The first one was really good. The second one was okay. We'll see. We'll see how it continues. I need flour. Oh, the shop's closed though. I don't think we're gonna be able to make any more cookies, guys. We're stuck. Oh, we got one cookie left. Well, I cannot sell it, or I cannot give it out because I have a date at 8 p.m. Still not in the morning. I'm trying to do mental math. I think she said 19 p.m., so that's 7 p.m.
I understand.
I don't want to get too wrapped up in tasks because I know how this goes. I'm going to miss my date. I'm really bad at that. I have missed so many dates. I am terrible in these games. My mind just... I have fibromyalgia, and it creates, they call it fibro fog, like intense brain fog. I seriously have terrible memory issues. But then again, I can remember completely useless stuff from, 20 years ago. Like, you can ask me about, like, oh, Donkey Kong Country 2, be like, hey, how did you get this token? I'm like, oh, yeah, you have to get, like, this animal and go to this part, and you jump backwards and spring off of the hornet. And I'm like, how do you remember that? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. So these are emery flowers. So these are 52% done. Oh man, this is so slow of a process. But when we finally get emery flowers, guys, we're gonna be making serious bank. These ones are 56, okay. That's here. I can actually harvest these for some rune points. Free rune points, why not? The girls are still all talking. Well, it's only 10 a.m., I guess.
Oh, very thoughtful.
Hi, Venti. Did you ever play the old Jurassic Park Tall Tale game? Good story, bad gameplay. Tall Tale game. I don't think so. I think the only Jurassic Park I ever played was back on, I think it was Sega, and that game was hard as heck. I'm looking it up. Oh, maybe that was the Sega Genesis one. No, this says it's an episodic graphic adventure video game. It was one of the first Telltale games before they fine-tuned their gameplay. Huh, that's interesting. No, I've never even heard of it. It's on Steam. That's really cool. Yeah, I love Jurassic Park. Was the storytelling good? Well, Venti, I would gift you with a cookie, my darling, but I'm out of cookies. Sure. That's a no. But was it entertaining? It didn't piss me off. Oh my gosh. That is a standard to judge a game by. From now on, if a game comes out, instead of just saying it was mediocre, I was like, well, it didn't piss me off. I love it. You make me want to see. I think I'll probably watch a video about it later tonight. I just want to know now. It said it was it 2011? I heard. So, oh man, what were we even on? What console was out then? What, PS? No, it would have been PlayStation 3. It would have been still generation before that, I think. Okay, let me think about this. It would have been a year before I graduated. So yes, the PS3 was out. So that era. Okay. No, I'm surprised that actually oh, it was on PC. That's why I didn't hear about it. I've never really been much of a PC gamer. I did get a gaming PC whenever I was in college, but I just I don't know. I don't have friends that are on it. I've always been a console gamer. All right, so we got cabbage up to level 10 now. So this farm right here, this specific section of my farm, this is my quality farm. So I'm trying to get the quality of my crops up to 10. So you can get your crops from level 1 all the way up to level 10. At level 10, it just becomes a better ingredient. What that means is when you go to make stuff, when you craft stuff, mainly recipes with it, the quality of the finishing dish goes up, so the value goes up. And with golden crops, the difference between level 1 and level 10 is literally millions of monies. Oh, I'm just realizing my elbow braces are not on. It's like, why is my elbows hurting so much today? Where are elbow braces? And next dress break, I'll get them. I don't feel like going all the way upstairs. My back hurts. It's amazing though, just like yesterday, I was really sore. I was not sure if I was going to be able to stream, but you guys really give me the energy to do this, so I love it. It's really a good thing for me. I say this sincerely, honestly. Streaming like probably saved my life. I was so depressed. I stopped working. PC masterpiece. I swapped from console to PC after PS2 pretty much, blaming FPS games and World of Warcraft and newer consoles wanting me to play, use own internet to play online. I get it. PC is definitely the way to go. I just wish I had the friends. But I was saying though that honestly, streaming probably saved my life. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't really feeling like suicidal or anything, though I probably was getting pretty damn close to it. I have been dealing with a lot of health issues over the last few years, and I've honestly just been kind of covering them up. Like, I just have pretended they weren't there. I just threw another assistive device on my body, you know, like, oh, wear another brace. Oh, wear compression gloves. Oh, wear a back brace, you know, and I just kept putting a band-aid on it. And yeah, I was seeking medical help for it, but like, it wasn't going anywhere. And this last year, like at the beginning of last year, I seen a rheumatologist. He made the diagnosis that I in fact had psoriatic arthritis. So it's an autoimmune disease. Your body sends inflammation all over the body, attacking your joints. And that's why I was in so much pain. And I was having so many tendon issues. And yeah, things got really dark after that. I had a really very intense year last year. And then finally, come November 1st of 2021, I decided that I could no longer work. It had gotten that bad. I literally was only able to work like 2, 3, maximum 4 hours at a time before my fingers hurt so bad from typing that like I literally could not type another letter. I was pushing myself to the absolute brink and I couldn't do it anymore. I would go home and I would sleep for 10, 12 plus hours every day. I would be so exhausted. So my quality of life was awful. And yeah, so I decided to stop working. But then mentally I suffered for it because I am a person who has to work really hard. It's just how I work. It's how I was raised. So it was really weird for me to have nothing to do. And for 2 months, I was bored out of my mind and I was so depressed for it. And I was struggling to find a new purpose in life. That's what I needed. I lost my purpose. I love my job. I actually really love my job. So I lost my purpose and I thought about it every single day, what I could do that would be meaningful to me. And that's when I discovered, not really discovered, but that's when streaming came to my mind. I can't game for as many hours as I would like to anymore. My hands just don't let me do it. So I decided for the few hours in a day that I am actually able to stream, or excuse me, play games, why don't I do something constructive with it? Why don't I stream? But I had to think about it. It wasn't just as simple as streaming. So I was like, well, you know, like my health makes it really hard to stream for that many hours straight. So I was like, you know what? Like, what if I tried to help people like me? And I talk about health. And then I was like, okay, let's like expand on that idea. And I was like, well, I need to take breaks during stream. Like, there's no other way I can get through it. And I was like, well, what if I show people how to do my stretches and we do stretches together? So then all of a sudden, all these ideas started clicking and I was like, oh my gosh, like, I think I can do this. So that's kind of what started my channel, was my desire to help myself. I built on that. I'm like, I want to help other people too. And then I'm going to take what I need to be healthy to stream and maybe help other people out there. And that's what it's all about for me. So yeah, it took some thinking, but I'll tell you what, I didn't think I was ever going to be able to work again, at least not anytime in the near future. But the fact that I'm making this work right now,
That's true.
the fact that I'm making streaming work for me, shows me that there is a future for me, that there is potential for me, that I can do something meaningful with my life still. And that has given me so much hope. It has given me so much hope, and I'm so grateful for streaming. I hope it lasts, I really do, but if it doesn't, you know what, I have to accept that too, and I'm just grateful that it has given me something now. So what we're gonna do, guys, that was some heavy talk. That has been some heavy talk. So let's do something more fun at this point. Let's jump into Charon's maze. I need to make a sword. We need to make a new sword because Charon's maze is kicking our butt. It's really hard. So Force Element is the next weapon that we can make to become stronger. So let's make that. Okay, let's see here. Oh, I don't have enough to make 2. I must be missing something. We'll find out what. The reason I want to make 2 is because I usually bring Zhao Pai with me. Oh, I need blue cores. That's not hard to make. The only downside, though, is I don't know. We'll see what we do. So this game has a really awesome crafting system. So I just made that weapon, and we're gonna upgrade it. We're gonna put some pretty cool little tricks on it. I'm trying to remember exactly how I do this. So I need to get it to level 10. Then I need to transmog it into another item, and then I upgrade that item, if I recall correctly. We're gonna save before we do it in case I mess up, because these are some pretty rare ingredients. Okay, so I'm pretty certain that all I do for the first stage was make the weapon and upgrade it to level 10. So we just use some fodder items. Turnip seeds, like bread and butter in this game for fodder. Level 10 turnip seeds, putting that on this to get it to level 10. So technically it's going to be up to level 100 because 10 times 10 is 100. I had intense internet problems too when I was younger, Gecko. My family decided when I was 12 or 13 to finally get a family computer, first computer, and we had dial-up internet until I was 16 when we finally moved away from dial-up. Oh, it was bad. Ugh, I don't wish dial-up on anybody. I remember back in those days just trying to like watch Flash videos. You remember people did Flash videos, you know? Oh, I miss it. But yeah, they would be videos from like they'd use Java. But yeah, like it would take an hour to load like a 10-15 minute Flash video. Oh, I hated it. I hated it so much. That or you would just buffer every 5 seconds. Oh, don't watch a video that way. Okay, so the first step, we upgraded it. Now we're gonna make a second weapon. This is simply for 1, visual effects, and 2, to get the quality as high as we possibly can. So I typically like dual weapons. They're really good in this game. The only downside, you know what though? The downside to dual weapons is you only get half the defense from your shield. And we are starting to get our butt kicked by bosses, so maybe it's finally time to stop doing dual weapons. Everybody eventually moves to short swords at the end game just because they are the best. It might be time that we just face the music and just do it. All right. So the goal here is to make a weapon that we only use level 10 ingredients on if possible. That way we get bonus stats into it. Just seeing what I could possibly make. I'm probably just gonna have to make the level 1 sword looking at all this. I don't think I have level 10 gold. No, and I definitely don't have level 10 fire crystal. Alright, we'll just do the itty bitty little broadsword. It's just for visual effects. It's gonna be super strong. Alright. Let's see here. I need a ore of level 10. Looks like it's gonna be iron. Okay. And then we need to use light crystal. Hopefully I have some. No, not light crystal. I got this wrong before. Ooh, I don't think I have it. Might have to farm it. I think I'm gonna have to farm it out. It's a rare ingredient. Yeah, I don't have it. Okay. Let me look up the best way to get it. I think I already know, but I want to make sure so I'm not wasting time. It's a rare drop. It's hard to get. Light ore, I'm pretty sure is what it's called. Light ore. It's a rare drop. Summer field area. You'll occasionally find it when mining any node that gives you gems. Okay, so we need to just mine gems and we have a chance of the rare drop. So that's actually not hard to do. There's a lot of gem nodes, and we'll actually switch to our luck gear. That will increase our drop count. So if you craft a 4-leaf clover into your gear, that substantially increases your luck, and the happy ring also boosts it as well. So why not just start at the beginning here? Earth crystals. Peons. Little peons. Barely even damaging me. Can't remember all the spots. Then I go back into this cave. This is at the very beginning of the game. I will take you though. Those give you back lots of rune points. You know, if I was smart, I should see if I've shipped light ore. No problem, Gecko. If I was smart, I should make sure I ship it because there's a chance that Raven will sell it. Ooh. No, it's Winter Crystal. I thought we all got one. That's my alarm. I'm going to delay it just a minute before we go back into the stretch. Actually don't think there's much in here. Let's go to Obsidian Manor. Okay, that's all metal. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I'm trying to think where it's at. All the caves, I know that. Also, Maya Road has a lot. I think Revival Cave has it, though. Okay, let's start with Maya Road, because I know for sure there's a ton on Maya Road. It's just irritating with all the wind traps. Guess it's not really that hard anymore, though. Wait, underground. That's one of the ones. Nothing. Okay, it's all right. Oh yeah, I forgot these guys. You got to use elemental damage to kill them. Oh, that's interesting. I never went down there yet. I missed something. Get out of my way. How do you get over there? We were just here yesterday because we tamed some more bees. Ooh. Well, I guess it worked out. Actually, I think I can use this to kill you guys. Bastards. Okay, let's do this. If we get any gold, I'll probably pick it up. What are these? Sapphires. Level 6. Should probably be looking to see if I get any level 10 stuff. Nothing. Level 6. Nah. Garbage. Back here. Come on, light ore. We need light ore. Papa needs some fresh light ore. Ooh, is that it? Light ore. Ha! We got one. Oh, we got another one. We got another light ore. Yes. That is amazing. I am pumped. And it's unshipped. Okay, that's good. That's a good thing to know because I need to ship one of these. So that way there's a chance that it gets sold in the shop. It's rare. It's really rare. Now again, my gear has drastically buffed the drop rate. But I think it's like a 1% chance without good gear, without luck gear. Ooh, that was a level 10 aquamarine. Here's what we're gonna do. I only want the level 10. So if we break the stack, ooh, we got 2 level 10s. Nice. Wait, 3 level 10s? 3 level 10s. Okay, we only want the level 10s, so I broke the stacks down. It'll always start with the highest level one first, which is great. Find them, there we go. And we'll throw these out like the discarded trash that they are. Ooh, level 10 ruby in there. Ooh, another light ore. Oh my gosh. I'm glad we came to Maya Road. Small crystals, I'll take you. I just saw a level 10 iron in there. Actually, we'll take that. We got 3 light ores. I'm so pumped. All right. I wonder why I haven't. Oh no, this is mysterious powder. I thought that was the magical version. I'm pretty sure I never killed any of these monsters back whenever I did this. I just ran through everything because the fact that they can only be killed with elemental stuff was really irritating. Ooh, that was a level 10 silver. I will take you. Thank you, friend. All right, we're gonna move into the stretch break, guys. I was delaying it because I wanted to see if Gecko was coming back, but I need to do it. I wanted to show him off what we do here. Okay, guys, so hands are hurting. We need to do some actual stretches this time. So we're going to jump in on an actual stretch break. Okay, so what are we going to do today? Not wrists. Let's work on hand exercises. Okay, so anybody that's interested, you can use one of my new commands to do stretches with me. You're going to use this command. I'm going to put it in right now for you guys. And get your stretch on with me, okay? So yeah, if you're new, try it out. These are actually really fantastic exercises that my occupational therapists have been working with me on. So we're going to start with mobility exercises. So the reason for the mobility, you're holding a controller all this time. This is not a neutral position for your hand. You are straining your hand the entire time you're holding a controller. Now, for a normal healthy person, it's not a big deal, but for someone who has chronic pain illness in their hands, it's a big deal. I also have neuropathy in my hands. So I have fibromyalgia that is causing neurological pain in my hands. I also have the psoriatic arthritis, so I've got inflammation all over my hand and in my tendons. So yeah, my hands are a very bad spot on my body, which sucks because you use your hands for everything. So mobility is important. Our hands are holding the controller for this whole time. They're getting stiff. We need to remobilize them, loosen them up. So let's start with exercise 1. What we're gonna do is you're gonna put your hands out and very slow mechanical movements. We're going to move them down and up, and I'll put the timer on. We'll do that for 20 seconds. Now, it's very important that if anything hurts, do not do this. If you can modify it so it doesn't hurt, great, do that. But don't push yourself through pain. All right, we're gonna move on to the next one. We're going to put our hands sideways and just rotating the wrists. We're gonna go up and down. If you're having a hard time not moving your whole arm up and down, you can do just one side at the same time, at one time, excuse me, and gently grasp below the wrist so you keep your arm still. I'm going to do both at the same time. All right, great. Moving on to the next exercise, guys. Rotations. So starting palms up, we're going to gently rotate to palms down and gently rotate back. Do that for 20 seconds. Now, actually, since I forgot to wear my elbow braces and they're hurting, I'm going to teach you a little thing here at the end of our hand exercises about elbows. Okay, moving on to the next set of hand exercises. So you're going to move through the position. So if you're there, Gecko, this is time for the Kagebunshin no Ninjutsu. So, hand mobility. Starting with hands straight up. Moving into a 90-degree angle. Haha! You're back, Gecko. If you want to, man, like I said, type in the stretch command, get your stretch on with me, but follow along. So, we're moving into tabletop, then a straight fist. That means the thumb is not pulled in. It's a straight fist. Actually, let me take off the gloves. so you can see a little better. It's very important that when you do a fist, do not clench. This is a very loose, gentle fist. Then you move it into the straight fist, or excuse me, a locked fist, thumb in, then move up to a claw fist. So very slowly, gonna do this 10 times each. And I'll do both sides at the same time. Go at your own pace. Don't rush. Very slow, very nice, slow, easy movements. I actually really like this one because you're making your hand go into many different positions. You're really stretching it out.
If you have Medicaid,
And because I have neurological problems in my hands, this actually helps with that too. So I'm retraining the muscles to do these fine motor skills. When you have neurological problems, fine motor skills get a lot harder, and you know your hands are a very delicate tool. So to have neurological problems in your hand is no fun.
learn more at highmarkhomecare.com/Medicaid.
Okay, finished here. Now I did mention a little bonus thing. Let me take this jacket off so you guys can see my elbows. Okay, so might be a little hard for you guys to see. So when palm is up, the inside of the elbow, there's two common areas that people get tendonitis. When palm is up on the inside, this is called golfer's elbow, medial epicondylitis. If it's on the outside, this is tennis elbow, and it's this tendon over here. And trust me, if you have it, it hurts like hell, and you know exactly what tendon I'm talking about. I have golfer's elbow right here, really bad. So what you can actually do is massage this tendon. The problem with tendons, they don't get hardly any blood flow. So unlike if you were to get a cut on your skin or a tear in your muscle, your body is equipped to send white blood cells, red blood cells to that area, and relatively quickly for our bodies, that area heals. Even your bones, if you break a bone, most bones within a few weeks, you know, it's pretty well repaired. A tendon almost gets no blood flow. It takes months, years to repair it. It's a very difficult problem to deal with. So you can actually massage the tendon. You can take your thumb and you can find where it's most sore and rub into it. Now, if you're doing this for the first time, it's gonna hurt. It's really gonna hurt. Don't push so hard that like you're really in agony, but it should hurt a little bit. That way you know you're actually hitting it. And just lightly roll your finger, your thumb, around in circles over it. If you'd like to, you can put some lotion there. Now, one important thing for me that I have to be careful with is because I have problems in my hands, I always have to be very gentle about how I use my fingers now. Like, if I wanted to, I could exert so much finger pressure on this because I have really good finger strength. I need to be careful that I don't do that though, because that actually causes my fingers to ache like crazy. So I'm just gonna roll on this tendon for a good minute or two, and it really does help. Whenever I was working with physical therapy on my elbow problem about a year back, they told me to try to do this anywhere between 2 to 4 times a day, the massage. As long as you're not putting too much pressure on it where you're causing a lot of pain, this only does good things. It only does good things. Okay, very good. Now, what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna use the restroom. I'm gonna go grab my elbow braces so my elbows stop aching. I'll be back in like 2 to 3 minutes. Okay? Jam out to some bit music for me, guys. Okay, I'm back. Let me show you guys. This is what I'm talking about. So, these are my elbow braces. So, braces actually work in a very interesting way for tendons. It has to do with lowering their range of motion and flexibility is the way it was explained to me. So, the concept is very similar to playing a guitar, actually. So when you put your fingers on the strings and you're strumming, so the lower you put your finger, the less, or excuse me, I'm not trying to say the less tension, the more, you're changing the tension. So when you flex your fingers and that flexes the tendons here in your hand, for example, if you put pressure on these tendons, it's actually causing less tension on the tendon itself. It's pretty interesting. So this actually reduces the level of pain that I get when I'm doing stuff like this or this, because every time I do this, it's actually flexing this tendon here. And actually, if you guys are at all interested, what you can do, if you check out my channel, go to my panels, my About Me section, and I actually have a section set up. I call it Assistive Devices. These are all devices that I use. I'm not a sponsor. I make no money on this, guys. I just wanted to let you guys know tools that have worked for me that help me get through my day to day. So, you know, if you want to just check out and see like what they're all about, I put links, you know, for all of them. If they could help you or anybody else out, I mean, that's why I put them there. Now, before we switch back into the game, I'm just going to put this up for you guys. I know we talked a little bit about my YouTube last time, but I'll say this. if you're not into following social media, I totally get it, but if you are liking the content I'm putting out, the one thing that would really help me out, my number one social media for sure is my Twitter account. And the reason for it is this: I let you guys know if I'm going to be delayed on my stream, if due to health reasons I need to postpone, if I need to do another day, cancel, like whatever it is. I always let you guys know up to date on what's going on with my health. So you'll never be in the dark if you follow my Twitter account. I also retweet and put some pretty great content on there, positive messages, the games that I particularly like, that I play. I put some great content on there. Now, in particular, what I'm going to post right now, oh, of course, I have to go over to my keyboard with my ghetto setup. Give me a second. I actually have a really great giveaway I want to share with you guys. Pulling it up right now, guys. Okay, I'll put my PC screen up so you guys know what it is I'm sending you to, so you know it's nothing bad. Okay, so this is it. So if you're enjoying the game that I'm playing, Rune Factory 4 Special, the developer, Marvelous Games, so they are doing a giveaway. So if you like their Twitter page and also their Rune Factory European page, and you retweet this, then you will be entered for a chance to win one of 2 free codes for this game. The reason why this is actually really a great giveaway, your odds of winning are very high. If you take a look here on the right hand side, this is a very niche game. You know, very niche game, very passionate people who play it, but it's not mainstream. There's only 393 retweets, and this has been live for, I believe, now 2 full days. On March 9th, they are going to end it and do the drawings. So I really encourage you guys. Let me put the link here for you. Check this out. It's a free copy of the game you could win. Oh, didn't want to do that. And there's that link, guys. Just jump back in on the game. Okay, so we've gotten 3 light ores so far. Jeez, learning my words. But we're doing really good. Wow, I'm stun locked hard. I'm one over there. Oh yeah. Let me turn my music off. Jeez, what am I doing? That's a big sword. Bright and shiny. Like a rainbow. I love it. Okay, that's where we went down earlier. Your assisted devices mean still there, right? No. I still work in that department. Oh, jeez. Hidden trap. Yeah, I ain't so old and so senile that I don't work in that department, my friend. Okay, let's see here. almost at the end of my road. Little bastards. I always enjoy it in games where they have a system in place. The higher level you get, like if you get like really over leveled compared to the enemies, they start running for you. I followed your Twitter, but I hate Twitter, so my entire account is based on being a 1+ account. Hey, it's all right, man. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that, though. What do you think of the content, though, Gecko? So you came to check me out. I mean, I am always looking for constructive criticism. You know, I'm really trying to improve. So if you have any suggestions, let me know. Won't take it personally, I promise you. Just let me through this dang area. Probably not gonna be any gems left. You like hanging out. Well, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Yeah, I forgot there was a dragon boss at the end of this. It's gonna be super easy for us at this point, though. I'm not even gonna use my new sword. That in German. Yogaga. I didn't switch my language to German, did I? No. That was weird. Okay, well, we got 3 light crystals, and I am satisfied with that. I am going to ship 1, because then we have a chance that the vendor will sell it then. Yeah, I'm really glad you jumped in today, though, Gecko. It always feels good chatting with, you know, live audience. Most of the time, I actually do have a live audience at this point, but sometimes you don't, and I get through it, but, you know, it's just not as fun. Oh, no. I missed my date! Oh, my gosh! I'm so bad. I'm so bad. I missed my date. Oh. That's terrible. I'm a terrible human being. I'm gonna leave that cookie right there for you.
Congrats.
I can't believe it. I have missed so many dates. That's how I feel. Okay, well, let's make that dang sword at least. All right, so no, not upgrade. We gotta build a sword. All right, so we were going to make, I believe it was the broadsword, yes. Wait, this is it? Yeah, I was in the right spot. Okay, and I think we got a level 10 silvers. You know what? No, I'm not gonna waste this. What am I thinking? Okay, we use that. Now we need that light ore. I saved before this because I don't want to waste it. And then we add the sword that we made. So what this does is you transmog the sword into another weapon. Now, normally you can't transmog a weapon of a different class into another weapon, but with light ore, it lets you do that. Light ore doesn't even become available to you until pretty late, so it's an interesting, interesting system. So let's make sure I did it right. Gonna look at that broadsword and make sure I have it. And yes, it did in fact work. So if you guys look in the bottom right hand corner, you can see that it inherited the light attack of 10,000 damage, magical attack of 5,000, magical defense of 254, and the dizzy plus 12. So this little itty bitty broadsword, it's actually that light sword we made, but it functions as the broadsword. So if I pull it out, it's a broadsword. It's a short sword, but it's actually a long sword. So from here, we're gonna upgrade the living crap out of it. So since that worked, I'm gonna save again. Don't really, you know, I gotta be careful about this because Charon's maze is actually quite challenging. Let's see. Let me see if I can inspect my other weapon and see maybe I can reverse engineer what I did to it. Okay, so I did some stat buffing stuff to strength. I got my critical chance up to 30%. And then it looks like we have a 90% chance of doing poison, seal, paralysis. Okay, so I put a melody bottle on that. That's how I did that. And then I also put drain on there. Now, the only thing though is enemies at this point. The only thing at this point though is most enemies are immune to most status ailment items or effects. Not all, but most. I'm usually not the norm of what the viewer is looking for, so my advice might end up hurting more than it helps in that department. That's all right. That's okay, Gecko. Feel free to share if you want to, and if not, it's okay. I'm just glad you're here, joined in on the stream today. So, okay, I'm conflicted. I'm not sure if I want to do a melody bottle or not. Melody bottle is really good. Let's take a look at what our options are, and there's going to be a lot of options. So when we upgrade, at this point, we're just looking at boss drops. Those are some of the best items in the game as far as stats we get out of them. I know we're going to use a Glitta Augite. Oh, we only have one Glitta Augite right now. That's not good. Oh, you know what, Gecko? My socials is a mod only command. Here, I'll put it up. Thanks, though. Okay, so no on that item. Moving branch. Attack -10. Oh, that's for magical. Dragon fin. Intelligence. I don't want that. This is a defensive item. Now this gives attack, defense, magical attack, and the crit chance. But crit, almost everything's immune to crit at this point. Marionetta string, oh, puppetry string, excuse me, are pretty good, but not anymore. There's better stuff. Now, I usually either use a melody bottle or a chimera tail. That attack plus 200% is pretty freaking sweet. Your Twitch channel, linking to your Twitch channel. Yeah, the reason for it, I just did it for the simple sake of doing it. I just started putting all my socials on there, and I got to the end, and I'm like, I don't really need to put my Twitch on there, do I? And I'm like, I've already done it. I don't care. Screw it. Now, if I... So that would be... Wow, that would be a lot of attack if I twofold stealed that. Let me look at the melody bottle, though, and see if I want to go that route instead. Oh, yeah. Wait. No, that's magical attack. Yeah, okay. So this is only going to give me 30 attack, and that other one was going to give me a lot more. So at this point, we're not really looking for status ailments, so I think I'm going to go with the Chimera Tail. Now let me look this up real quick. If I can find it quickly, I'm going to use it. There were some really amazing guides out there on making some great equipment. Rune Factory for weapon. Let's see. Weapon smithing. Opalith, here we go. I think this is it. No, that's not it. Let's try recipe. There's guide to crafting, crafting, forging, guide to getting powerful gear. That's not it. I need to find this, guys, because it was really awesome stuff. Okay, anything to increase range, glitter augite, raccoon leaf. I actually do have a raccoon leaf. Siren bottle, chimera tail, holy spore, crit rate, and items to up attack and strength. See you in the future. Hey man, it was fun hanging out with you too, brother. If you want to check me out again, I'd really appreciate the follow. If not, just thanks for being around. See you again, and I'm sure I'll see you in Coco's chat too. Fireworm scale is an earthworm scale. Okay, that's what we want. Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do. Find those scales. Ooh, we have a lot of scales. Okay, that's the fireworm. Wow, that gives 300 strength. No wonder why people are using that. I don't think I have the earthworm, though. Earthworm gem! So we're gonna use that. And then we're gonna tenfold steal that to multiply the effects times 9. So what we're gonna get is we went from 300 plus strength, tenfold stealed that, and we got 2,700 strength increase. Absolutely massive increase. Okay, and then we're going to... Do I glitter augite it? I don't really want to double steal the augite. I'd rather double steal the Amelia apple. The Amelia apple does some really nice stuff. If you reverse it, it does. Let's take a look. Amelia apple. Wait. The Amelia apple's for resistances. I don't need that. You know what, though? Actually... No, I don't need the Amelia apple, so that's not even in the card. So maybe I should double steal the glitter augite. That'll give me really good range, so I can clear enemies very fast. I'm really debating. Double steal will triple the quality of an item used before it. I'm really debating, because honestly, I don't feel like I should do that. I think I should do the melody bottle or the chimera tail. It was going to be the chimera tail, I think I was going with anyways. Theory crafting. It's getting intense. Yeah, I think, because that will raise my attack to 600. Actually, is 600 worth it? You know, we're at 10,000 right now. Is 600 worth it? Probably not. What's that do? Knock up. No, I don't want knock up. Attack plus. No, I don't need that. That's not any better. I think it's really going to come down to the melody bottle then. There just isn't anything better than that, it looks like. 600 attack, or it's going to be the ability to inflict a ton of status ailments. But the problem is that most enemies resist that now. Stun slip. Or we could go the route of crit, but again, enemies aren't, enemies resist that. I guess I'm gonna go with the 600 attack. To me, that's just more worth it. Killing enemies faster rather than inflicting status ailments. That's how my brain's working on that. Okay. We'll double steal it. And then we're just going to put a bunch of other stuff on there. Doesn't really matter what, really. Just stuff that adds some positive attack effects. Okay, so we got a sword now that has 10,650 light attack. Magical attack, almost 5,000. We have a 100% chance to inflict poison and paralysis on enemies that don't resist it. And our strength is now up 2,700 points, which is unbelievable. We're going to work on increasing the range. So Glitta Augite has a hidden ability to increase the range of the weapon. So first we're going to use Glitta Augite, and then we'll go down to the raccoon leaf and we'll add that in there. And that will really increase the range on the weapon. You start getting diminishing effects the more you use an item. So let me see what the range is on the broadsword right now. That's not too bad. Yeah, it's not too bad. Not going to be attacking the whole screen the way it is right now, though. I'm thinking I want to add... I think I'm gonna add one more raccoon leaf to this. It's at level 7, so I only got 3 more upgrades. Crafting a weapon at this stage is a serious undertaking. Like, you really got to think about it. You're just wasting your time. All right, so I'm thinking I'm gonna put a raccoon leaf on, but what other options do I have just so I know what would help it the most? So I could actually get my vitality up by 300. What is my vitality at? 1,640 right now. A little bit of strength there, a little bit of vitality on that. Grimoire scale is not a bad option. Yeah, that Grimoire scale is really not a bad option. I could do the melody bottle, but like the chance, I mean, at that point, it's not even really worth it because it's only 10% chance. 80 attack, 10 strength. Already did that item, so it's not worth that. At this point, that's not worth it. Okay, so we're gonna do a raccoon leaf, and we're probably gonna do that Grimoire scale. So first the raccoon leaf, then the Grimoire scale, because that's gonna give us more vitality and a little bit more strength. Making sure it's inheriting it. It did inherit it. Okay, good. And one more item. We got one more item. Let me see what the range is on it. Oh, it's actually a lot better. A lot better. Okay. I can actually probably hit about half the room, half the screen right now, so I'm satisfied with that. The last upgrade... My weapon to use it. Okay. The last upgrade. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? Ideally, it's an item I've not used yet, so I don't get diminishing returns on it. Magical attack, paralysis attack, already have that. Attack, magical attack, don't want magical attack. Pillage, don't want to do that. And that's not a good enough increase. Get a lot of defensive buffs from that one. Stun, magical attack, and attack. That's not too bad. That might be our go-to. I think I'm just gonna throw the melody bottle on it. Yeah, it's only a 10% chance, but it can inflict like every status element in the game. So, you know, 10% chance with like a bunch of different status ailments, chances are something's gonna hit. Okay, we have our new sword. It's done. Took a while, but we got it done. The end result, we now have a weapon that does light damage of 10,790 damage, 5,145 buff on magical attack, strength buffed 2,750 points, and we can inflict quite a few status ailments at 100% and other ones at 10%. So I'm hoping that this weapon is a huge improvement. We're going to test it out right now in Charon's Maze, and hopefully we don't get our butt kicked. I don't think we will. I think we're going to do really good. There is in fact one other thing I wanted to make though, just an accessory. I can make art of attack. Okay, so oh, it's not as good as I thought it was. Just need draconic stone. Okay, let's do this. Sure, I have some. Yep, I got some milk porridge. We're good. Let's see if we can beat this level of Charon's Maze. Doing a lot more damage on the bosses, I can tell. Even this boss was actually... but you see the damage output. That's the problem.
Don't overexert
Okay.
yourself.
Oh, I went the wrong place. We're not going to Rune Prana. We're going to Charance. That's what's gonna screw me. I can tell. Getting overpowered, getting stunned with damage. I'm gonna have to be really careful. Coming back down, little girl. Hey, Navi. Hey, baby. Come here. Come here. Come say hi again. Hi. Yeah. It's a good girl. Holy crap. Wow. Oh, the stun is intense on these bosses. Get up, you faker. We all know. Okay, now this boss is actually pretty tough. I need to be careful. I've died here a few times. Oh, that was not a good hit. That was not a good hit. Owie. Okay. You can see these enemies are level 500. It's getting insane. Ooh, my timer. Let's finish this room. Ah, that was an easy one, actually. Okay, next stretch break. Moving into it. So actually, we're going to do some coaching again this time. They bring up the next document. All right, guys. So we're talking about migraines today. Something I want to talk about is migraine triggers. Common ones. There's a lot of triggers for migraines. And learning to figure out what is affecting you if you are a sufferer of migraine is a very important thing. Give me a second here. I'm getting thirsty. Okay. So this is only some very common ones. So in aged food, we'll start up here at the top, aged cheese. So in aged food and aged meats, there is a chemical called tyramine. And tyramine is a very common trigger for migraines. So aged cheeses such as blue cheese, Gouda, cheddar, brie, Parmesan, Swiss, those are all pretty common triggers for migraines. What is not considered a aged cheese would be something that we call a fresh cheese. like cottage cheese, American cheese. I'm trying to think. There's not too many. Mozzarella. Those would be fresh cheeses. Usually, like the really soft kind of cheeses are the ones that are considered not aged. Now, the next thing. Now, this one kills me. Nitrates. Nitrates are a preservative found typically in processed meats such as bacon. Hot dogs are absolutely terrible. Hot dogs have insane levels of nitrate in them. Salami and ham. Most deli meats, in fact, have nitrates. The only ones that really are of exception are the non-cured, the non like the one where they actually like slice like the actual piece of meat that's not like some cured solid construct that they make into very thin slices for you to put on sandwiches. So nitrates, that is a killer for me. Typically like ham and salami isn't so bad for me, nor is bacon, but hot dogs are awful. I cannot eat a hot dog without getting, they actually call it a hot dog migraine. That's how common it is. This one isn't a trigger for me, but breads. So products with high yeast content. So breads is a trigger for some people. Now, this isn't too common, but some people are either allergic or sensitive to gluten. So gluten is something that you have to watch out for, and gluten is in bread. Chocolate. So most of the time, milk chocolate, from what I have heard from my doctors, isn't typically a problem. If you are sensitive to milk chocolate, it's usually more about the caffeine in it. Now, dark chocolate is the real problem, and we'll talk about it. What makes dark chocolate the big problem in the next one? So alcohol. Red wine is the number one culprit due to sulfites. No, that's not true. It contains, but all alcohol can be a trigger. So it's not because of the sulfites. I actually put a thing at the bottom. That is a common misconception. Less than 1% of people in the world are sensitive to sulfites. And the amount of sulfites in wine is not very high. It's not. So sulfites are rarely, very rarely, the culprit. It's because, one, alcohol, and two, I put down here, most people aren't sensitive to sulfites. It's actually a chemical called phenylalanine. It's found in dark chocolate as well. So, and then some studies have even pointed to histamines in the alcohol, specifically wines. So oh my gosh, what a tongue twister. Phenylalanine is a chemical compound that is in dark chocolate. It is in red wine. I can drink white wine. I cannot drink red wine. Red wine every time gives me a migraine. Dark chocolate every time gives me a migraine. So for me, it's definitely that chemical. MSG, not as big of a problem as it used to be. So MSG, monosodium glutamate, most common in Chinese food, triggers headaches as well as cramps and diarrhea. Cramps, I think I'm supposed to say cramps and diarrhea. Because of the huge negative connotation that MSG has become in the last decade, Chinese restaurants don't really use MSG anymore. They use a MSG alternative. So this isn't really the problem that it used to be. I don't know if I'm sensitive to it or not. I couldn't really figure it out. Some fruits, bananas, citrus fruits, red-skinned apples, and dried fruits. Typically, none of those are triggers for me. But dried fruits, like red grapes are a trigger for me. Same thing with red wine. It's the grape itself for me. Now, like raisins, regular raisins are red grapes that are dried out, so like I can't have those. Most dried fruits are not a trigger for me. Cold foods and drinks, it's not the food itself but the temperature. So you know when you get that ice cream headache, yeah, well some people that's actually a migraine trigger. Caffeine, for some it helps, for others it's a trigger. Caffeine is really tricky. Caffeine is really tricky because caffeine up to a certain amount is actually helpful. The problem is nowadays people drastically abuse caffeine, like drastically. So it took me a really long time to kind of like reel this in, because I used to drink soda like crazy. Like I used to drink 6 to 8 cans of Coca-Cola every day, and like it was insane. What my neurologists have told me is you should be drinking no more than 8 to 12 ounces of black coffee. So like you can have like your cappuccino, you can have your fancy drink, but no more than what would be the caffeine amount for an 8 to 12 ounce coffee. So that basically is the equivalent of a single shot of espresso. So if you're getting yourself a latte, don't get the double shot espresso, just get the single shot, because the double shot, you literally are doubling, you're having 2 cups of coffee. Caffeine is good up to that threshold, you know, that 8 to 12 ounce cup of coffee. Anywhere beyond that, what actually starts to happen is your body builds up an addiction to caffeine and you go through withdrawal symptoms. Very minor withdrawal symptoms, mind you. But when you suffer from migraine, those withdrawal symptoms cause headaches, migraines. So a lot of people will say, oh, but caffeine helps my headaches. Well, for most people nowadays, they're like, they say that, and because, you know, they have their cup of coffee and they feel better. That's because your body was withdrawing from the caffeine. You gave yourself caffeine, you feel better, but you start putting yourself in this violent cycle, because if you just drink caffeine to get rid of your headache, that means you're drinking more and more caffeine, meaning your body is withdrawing from it sooner and sooner and sooner and sooner, and it's just bad. It's just bad. So you have to limit your caffeine. As long as you keep it below that certain threshold, then yes, if you take caffeine with, like, say your Tylenol, that's exactly what a Cedrin is. It's Tylenol with caffeine, because caffeine makes the medication work faster. Powerful if used right. And then I talked about it earlier, but gluten. So some people are intolerant. Some people are actually allergic to it. The only way you're really going to know is if you're allergic, you'll know, because you get very, very sick. Now, if you're intolerant, you're going to have to do an elimination diet. You're going to have to completely cut gluten out for a few weeks and see if you feel better. If you do, there's a very high chance that you're gluten intolerant. Hope you guys found that useful. We're going to jump back into the game here. Hopefully we don't die. I just don't want to see a death orc. That's what killed me last time I did this run. Oh boy, this is actually a tough boss. The second phase is very dangerous. Eesh. Yeah, because he starts putting those circle spells around himself. Ooh, that's a new attack. If I get too close to him, that hits me and it does a lot of damage. Ooh, wow, that hits hard too. Almost got him. I think we're a little over halfway through this floor. Ooh, Ventuswill. Oh my goodness. No, this is the final boss of this floor. Okay, I'm gonna put my diamond brooch on because this makes me immune to almost every status ailment in the game. I don't want to die here. I want to beat this. Right now I'm scared. Second form's always worse. Ooh. Ooh, don't want to get hit by that. Oh my gosh. Oh, I thought we died. I really thought we died. She's putting invisible landmines around the map. Semi-invisible. Okay. We did it. We did it. That was unpleasant. Oh, switch to the luck gear real quick. Get her drop, maybe. Aha! We got the wind dragon tooth. And farming bread, which sucks because we have no recipes left. But we did it. We beat the floor. Achievement! Dragon Ruins. Cleared the Dragon Ruins in Charon's Maze. Well, we gotta apologize to our girlfriend. She's gonna be mad. Well, I'm trying to see where she's at. Oh, she's in the town square. Oh, she's angry. She was really looking forward to our date. I'm sorry. Okay, well, she forgives me, so I feel a little better. What's going on, Volcan?
Looking good.
It is. Do you have any suggestions on how to occupy my time? I know you can dance for me, Bill. All right, I'll dance. It's so easy to tease you. Jerk. Freaking love you, man. All right, so actually that horn was a big deal. I'm probably not gonna do it, but one of the weapons that I wanted to make required it. This. Now I still need the rune spear shield shard though, so I'm not gonna get this just yet. I'm very hesitant if we can manage to do the next floor of Charon's Maze with our current gear, but we're gonna have to try. Let's do our chores first. Okay. Oh, these flowers are just taking forever. These ones are only at 37%. Oh, wrong barn. What do we at here? 62%. Okay. What is our fodder at? 313. We're good. Making sure we were keeping up with the demand. I started taming more creatures, so I forgot to pay attention to see if I needed more food. Alright, let's take a peek here. Need to get my RP back up so we can actually continue to do these chores. Oh yeah, we need to get Giantizer. Let's do that right now. Oh, let me water these and then we'll go. must have forgotten to water some of these yesterday. Oh, I did. I forgot to water some of them. Holy crap. One day. I missed one day. I'm actually really surprised that I missed it. How did I miss that? I mean, oh great, I just poisoned myself. Ooh, better eat some food or I'm gonna die. How did I do that? I don't know. I guess it's a good thing that I'm growing so much because that's a bummer. Well, I would say we should invest these into emery flowers rather than golden turnips. You know, I almost wonder if we had a typhoon while we were down there in the dungeon. It's possible. Actually, the defense is pretty low on this. I wonder if we did have a typhoon. There were some rocks on my some of my spots too. That might have happened. We might have had a typhoon while we were in the dungeon. Well, what I think I'm gonna do then to make up the amount of money we just lost, I'm going to sacrifice some of my golden turnips to make some turnip heavens. And we will sell some of them in my shop. Because at least if we do that, we'll make a lot of money back for the seeds I'm gonna have to spend. And actually, I have a ton of withered grass, so I might as well put that in the fertilizer bin. Breaks my heart to do it, but I have to do it. Let's make a few more. The seeds are not cheap. 50,000 a piece. We're going to sell some high quality turnip heaven today. We should make a really good profit on this. It's not a festival day, but we should get customers. Yeah, I'm just going to sell it because I need it. So 363,000. Oh, he's going to buy another one. Awesome. Okay, sold 2. Ah, here we go. More shoppers. Not for him, though. Sell.
Please come again.
Oh, it's nice to have tourists visiting town. Oh.
Please come again. Welcome.
Sell. Oh, it's gonna buy another one. Oh, no. Okay. It's just a bluff. Yes, please.
Thank you very much.
Guess I still have more. Almost up to 5 million.
Welcome.
Yes. Ooh, still have another one. He's gonna buy another one.
Yes, thank you very much.
That was everything. Okay. Sold out our inventory. So we sold 2.8 million today. Yeah, that's nice. Wait, what just happened? Oh, there's an event. We finally have an event. Wait, what do I have to do about this bird nest? Yeah, I hope everything grows up into happy health. Hope everyone grows up into happy, healthy adults. What's the point of the bird nest? What was the point of that? Maybe it's gonna be a town event tomorrow.
Welcome.
Is that true?
Welcome.
Okay, time to drop some serious bank. First off, we need Giantizer. 144k right there. And where are the emery seeds? Right here. Okay. Ouch. Ouch. It's killing my soul. Killing my soul. We need 30. I don't know if we need 30. Let's start with 20. Ah, that was so much money.
Come again.
Oh, the mill. Mill right there. We're up to 1.44 mil. Wait. 1.144 mil so far today. Spent. Thank goodness we sold those turnip heavens. Thank goodness. Now what we're doing here, this is Giantizer. You sprinkle that on your crops, and that's chemical that allows them to become giants. Some of my crops are taking a long time, so I'm thinking they need more Giantizer. Possible they don't. Some of the stuff is gonna take an extremely long time to grow. I mean, emery flowers take 120 days for a normal emery flower. So a giant, oh my gosh, it's got to be ridiculous. But I need it. Got to ship every crop. And yeah, the giant variation does in fact count as a separate. You know what? I'm not gonna do that just yet. Let's first put all the regular ones down. I'm doing this the hard way. I forgot. You can charge that up too. Okay, so we have one seed left, but I know I need more for the other field. We'll get a hard count. I don't want to be wasteful. They're very expensive seeds. Uh-oh. Food. You know what, actually, do we have... I think I'm gonna make some fruit sandwiches instead of milk curry. Just for the simple fact that, oh, I need wheat. Need flour. Shop's open today. Take care of that.
Welcome.
Yes, Granny Blossom, I'll take all that. Let's grab some rice while we're here. I don't even know. Just buying what I know I use a lot of.
So, please come again.
Crafting is very lucrative in this game. Very lucrative. Okay, so... Wait, nope, I gotta make bread first. I can't make a sandwich without bread. Okay, so let's make a bunch of bread. Great. And then we'll go and make a sandwich. Fruit sandwich. So, two items that are really good for RP regeneration is... The easiest one is honestly milk curry. Or milk porridge. It's just milk and rice. All you gotta do is tame a cow. You get a milk every day. And then rice you can buy from the shop. Really great RP regeneration. Second best one, in my opinion, is fruit sandwich. So you just need flour and you need to make bread with it. And then you need to unlock strawberries. And then you can make a fruit sandwich, excuse me. If I recall correctly, fruit sandwiches give a little more RP back than rice porridge. Yeah, it does. Now what I should have done, I wasn't paying attention. I should have added some turnip seeds to that to get the level up, so it actually would give me even more RP back. So let's do that for these ones. The reason this trick works is a recipe only requires the ingredients needed. Everything else just adds bonus to it. Turnip seeds are level 10. So what this is doing is it's increasing the average level of the item. So I have level 1 bread, I have level 9 strawberries, and then I have these level 10 seeds. So it's going to bring the average up on the end level of the sandwich. So you see that sandwich turn blue in the name. So these are level 8 sandwiches, whereas the ones I made before were only level 5 sandwiches. So let's see, does it actually tell me how much extra? 1,910. Yes, so the ones that I use the turnip seeds in would give me 1,910 RP back, whereas the ones I did not give me 1,535. Almost 400 difference in RP. Considering how cheap turnip seeds are, it's a really great trick, and you really should use it. Turnips are the very first seed that you get in the game. They're the cheapest seed in the game. Get your turnips up to level 10 as fast as possible. Ship it so the store starts selling level 10 seeds of that. And you can use this crafting trick very early, because turnips growing time is super fast. Honestly, by the time you're in the second season, you could already be getting close to level 10. Now, there's some minor hiccups, you know, you got to get your tool level up, but it is very possible to get level 10 turnip seeds fast. Okay. Gonna be extra cautious, make sure I water everything. Okay, so we need 4, 5, excuse me, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. Guess I could plan here too. 10, 11, 12, 13. Wait, 11. I need 11. Counted those two twice. And I gotta make sure I go to my wilderness farms. I hope not too many of those ones died. Ooh, another. Ooh, half a mil right there. Oh, wondering why I couldn't farm there. Okay, grab the next stack. Ooh, it's almost nighttime. Okay, I have one left. I miscounted somewhere. Nope, right there. I didn't miscount. Okay, let's make sure we go to our wilderness farms, like I said. Actually, I just saw Jalpai. Let's bring her with us. Oh, she's busy. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. So That's a really good sign. So, if we look here at the affection level of everybody, once you get someone to affection level 7 or higher, they will follow you at any point, at any time, even if they're like working, running the shop. They'll even like stay with you overnight. Normally they would leave at bedtime. If a villager will not follow you, it means that there is an event coming up, which is really important because I'm trying to marry Xiao Pai, but she's the only bachelorette who proposes to you. You can't propose to her. I tried. It didn't work. Let's actually see. Shiny memories. Blossom, Doug, Zhao, Arthur, Porcelain, Margaret, and Ventuswell. Okay, so it's not the one I thought it was. So how do we trigger it?
Hello. Hello. Like, oh, yes.
I don't know where it's going to trigger is the problem. But if it's porcelain, I'm going to guess it's in the restaurant. So I gotta wait until everybody shows up in the restaurant.
How is it?
No, that didn't hurt. Let's stay this way for a while. Yeah, I'm dating pretty much everyone in town. My goal was to save Scum and to get the marriage for everybody so I can unlock newlywed mode. It didn't work. We're not gonna have time.
What do you think? Please come again.
Okay, I'm gonna rush over to my wilderness farms. And then hopefully we still get that town event. These are 58%. None of them died. It's really weird. It's like, how did I forget? What's the health? I don't know. Like, it's looking like we didn't have a hurricane. Like, I literally just forgot to water that field. That sucks. I mean, like, ugh. That kills my soul. It really does. Well, you know, it happens, though. At least we beat that level of Rune Prana and we got an achievement done. What's left is Summerfield. Yeah, considering there's no damage on any of the other fields, I have to conclude I just simply forgot to water it. What can I say? It happens. I think it's only ever happened to me twice, though. So, you can see how anal I am about keeping up with that stuff. Hurts my soul. It hurts my soul.
What do I do?
We're up to 17,000 prince points. Not really too much left to buy. The main things are increasing enemies' levels. So this is a really big one. Like literally it makes every enemy level higher, and I think you can use this order like 3 or 4 times. It's possible in the Charon's Maze to get enemies, it's either 1,000 or 999. Like, it's insane. It's like insane. And yeah, you can tame them at that level too. The other main thing is I need to finish my monster barns. However, I need more wood. I need more wood and I need more stone. I'm waiting for Arthur to sell it.
What do I do?
Because doing it organically just takes way too long. I no longer have the patience to pick up 30, 40 wood in a day by searching the entire map up and down. Can't do it. Fine in the beginning, completely fine in the beginning. Don't have the patience for it anymore. Just not worth it. I think I can buy roughly... I've gotten somewhere around like 800 in a day when I buy it from Arthur. So like that is a much more efficient use of my time. Okay, let's try the next level of Charon's Maze. First, I'm gonna look at the restaurant though and see if anybody's in there, because if we can trigger that event, we'll...
That was a good meal.
Not the people we need to be here. 7 p.m., so...
Yes.
Is this love? I didn't know you were there. Lady Forte, you're turning red. Oh, this is... Oh, if you get any closer. See, your forehead's hot too. Are you all right? Yes. All right, I don't think we're gonna trigger it today, so let's just go into the maze. You know what? Let's bring one of our monsters with us today. You can actually use your monsters in combat. I'm gonna bring... Wow, I just had my Pittsburghese come out. I just said it. I just said it. I'm gonna. I love it. I swear he was down in this barn. Pineapple Man, where are you? There you are. And actually, there you are. Bolts isn't that strong anymore, but I'd like to level him up and see if I can get him stronger. He's a boss. The only boss I've tamed so far. I could tame others. I just didn't bother with it. I am going to eventually tame them, but I'm going to do them in the Charon's Maze, the higher difficulty form of them. Okay, so we did Dragon Ruins. Now we've got Challenge to Fantasy. Level 500, never-ending challenges. Never-ending challenges. Okay, that's... sounds intense. Hold on. We got to go back out. I didn't have the rosary equipped. There we go. So even if our monsters don't do much for us, they can actually keep the aggro off us. Oh gosh. Oh, we're stunned. I teleported. Son of a gun. Urgh. Well, at least we weren't that far in. Oh, it's randomized. Okay. Because last time it was Death Wall.
You okay?
That is a really hard-hitting attack. I'm glad I just barely missed that.
You okay?
Oh, I'm not using my... I'm using my luck here. No wonder I'm taking so much damage. Jeez. Like, we were getting shredded. That makes sense. Okay, probably gonna be the Octo boss then. Hold on. Oh, nope. It's actually a tough boss. We need to be careful. It's just flailing me around like I'm nothing. The problem is how big it is. It can hit like so much of the screen.
You okay?
Oh, I don't know what this attack is. This is new. And it got us. I'm trying to think of how I would block that. Could use this skill, my counter. It only counters one attack though, so like if I get, you know, double hit, triple hit, like it's not gonna do much. Try it again. Curious, how many more floors are there? 1, 2. Okay, so we're on the next, yeah, we're on the next to last one. Okay, we're actually further than I thought. So we're really, oh, ooh, Death Orc, scary, very scary. He can one-hit kill us. Okay. I've had so many runs screwed up by a Death Orc. Yeah, but next to last floor, we're actually a lot further than I thought we were. Makes me happy. Feel like that time we killed Aquaticus like it was nothing. I'll switch to the luck gear or drop if I can. I got 2 of her drop. Nice. I don't even remember though. Is it worth it at this point? What's the it's difficulty 96. Yeah, that's 300 intelligence. I mean, that could be useful for a mage build. We need to switch back the gear though. Got to put that rosary back on. Actually gonna switch here because I need I would like to get Blue's drop if I can. And I didn't get it. That's okay. Continuing through the maze. Ooh. Right, so it's another higher level version of Grimoire. Grimoire's not too bad at this point. Only has really like one attack that is too crazy. This is the one. Okay, we beat him. That is actually a nasty attack too. I'm surprised the attack animation was still going. We do have to be a little careful. They have very high magic damage. That's the giant version of the fairies. That is another very good, a very good boss to tame. Very good. They're very strong. Not immune to status effects, though. There we go. We got our rare drop. A green core. Excellent. All right, let's keep diving in. So far, the fact that this sword does light damage has not been a problem. I'm just waiting for the enemy that I can't damage because of light element. Oh, this is scary. This is a scary boss. This boss has some really hard-hitting attacks. Ow. And that wasn't even one of them. Once I get it to halfway, it starts doing meteor attacks. Those are devastating. Giant meteor attack. Ah! Wait, I'm alive.
You okay?
How'd I live? I died. I swore I died. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm sweating bullets. I'm sweating bullets, guys. Oh my gosh. Ooh, we got the earthworm scale too. Nice. Woo, okay, we're coming up on the stretch break. Let's do stretch. I need to chill out. Anxiety is getting a little high. It's a little high, a little high. Okay. Woo! Okay. We will do something a little different, I think. Because, like, literally my anxiety is pretty high right now. Whew. So, I'm gonna do a deep breathing technique. Really simple. Really simple, very powerful though. So, what we're gonna do some deep breathing. I'm going to combine it with some of the techniques I learned for, it's called biofeedback. You can actually learn how to consciously lower your heart rate and your blood pressure. Now, the way they do that, they actually hook you up to machines so you can see what your heart rate is and see what your blood pressure is. And what they do is through guided techniques, you try to consciously lower it, and it takes time, it takes training. But eventually you actually, while doing the deep breathing techniques, can bring down your heart rate and your blood pressure. And once you start doing it and you start doing it consistently, then they take the machines off and you try to do it without the machine, and then they do a reading afterwards. And once you've got it down, it's actually not hard at all. It's really hard to teach you guys how to do the biofeedback, but the deep breathing, you can get the benefits of that just by following along with what I'm going to do. So the reason the deep breathing is good because it calms us down. And when you combine that with the biofeedback, very powerful. So you breathe in with your mouth. You breathe in with your nose. You breathe out with your mouth. So take a very deep breath. And you're going to push that breath the bottom of your belly, right below the navel. Hold for 3 seconds. And then exhale through the mouth, letting the air rise all the way up to the top of the throat, out the mouth. You want to exhale completely. When I say completely, like, you should actually feel some strain on your lungs. And when you get to the very end, you can forcibly push it out like this, and you'll feel that strain. You're letting out all the air, fully letting out all the air in the lungs. So we're going to combine that now. We're going to do that. We'll just do this for a solid 2 minutes, and we'll bring down our heart rate. Go at your own pace. If you can't take and hold the breath as long as I can, that's fine. I could go even longer. When I really do this, like when I have a migraine, I try to get to the point that I get down to 2 breaths per minute. Partially, it's increasing your lung capacity. We're just practicing this over and over. Yeah, anytime you feel that you're getting really agitated, getting really upset, chest gets tight, your heart's beating hard, these are often signs of anxiety. Taking a moment to relax and do deep breathing kind of helps reset things. You're lowering your muscle tension, you're regulating your breath, which even without biofeedback does decrease your heart rate. So really good technique. I'm gonna do one more thing before I get back in because my wrists are starting to get tight. I'm gonna do some very basic wrist stretches. So I am going to grab my palm. I'm gonna bend it upward first. I'm gonna hold this for 20 seconds. A little lower, putting a little too much pressure on my fingers. Switch it downward. Just work on the wrist. Gaining mobility back in it. Getting stiff. We will play until we either beat this floor, or if we die, we'll probably give it one more attempt. And we'll be ending stream, guys, fairly soon. So just stick with me. We're almost there. All right. I'm really excited we beat one floor of Charon's Maze, though, because it is getting hard. Ugh. I hate these mechanical enemies. Bullet hell. I'm trying to kill it before it gets that bad. Alright, that was good. Let's heal our guys up fully. And some RP back. Great. Just a rusty screw. Oh, sorry guys. Back in the game. What am I doing? Got a little trigger happy there. You didn't miss much. There was a mechanical enemy and I killed him in about 8 seconds. All right, this is a serious boss again. This thing can very easily kill me. Ooh. Got it. Okay. He didn't do anything too crazy. We got lucky. Oh, okay, got the next fairy. Giant form. Oh, her name is Marin. That's cool. Actually like that name. I'll switch over. Maybe I'll get her rare drop. That'd be nice. Nope, no rare drop. Gonna get up, bolts? Like, no, I'm dead. Marionetta again. I'm very curious how many floors we have to do. It says never ending, but it has to end. Ooh. I was lucky that didn't stun me. Okay, what are we gonna fight this time? Okay, this guy, he can be pretty tough too. I'm gonna switch to the diamond brooch. The main thing is he can stun lock us and just spam us to death with really hard hitting attacks. As long as you don't get stunned, we're okay. Yeah. And actually having the better sword, that made a huge difference. Like before I was just whittling him down little by little. That was a substantial improvement. Okay, I got the rosary equipped. Good. Huh, even got the tablet. Ooh. Okay. This is Rune Prana. This is the final floor of Rune Prana. We're getting into some serious bosses now. This is it. This is the final boss for this floor. All right, I'm switching over to Diamond Brooch. This guy's no joke. He has some pretty serious hitting attacks. This is actually the final boss of the main campaign. Arc 3 of the campaign is considered post-game. Okay, we beat him. He didn't use it. He has a nuke that literally hits 95% of the screen and it instant kills you. Oh, we even got his drop. Nice. Medicine bread. That's what we learned. Okay, we have all of the chemistry recipes, guys. That's exciting. And we beat the next to last floor. Achievement! Challenge to fantasy. So we have the final floor now. Banquet of Nightmare. Level 1000. Did you think this was a joke? Well, the joke's on you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. All right, guys, we made it. We made it to the last floor of Charon's Maze. I cannot believe it. That is incredible. So just by making this new sword, we got through 2 floors in Rune Prana tonight. I'm so pumped. So guys, let's wrap things up here. We'll talk a little bit before we end things, but let's wrap things up. Okay, all right. So just to review, we're playing Rune Factory 4 today. We got pretty far. We got 2 Charon's Maze levels done, which is substantial. I mean, it's 2 achievements, so it's substantial. 1 floor to go, guys. But we're going from enemies being in the upper 500 levels to now 1,000. It's gonna be intense. I'm excited though. Last one, we can push through it. We missed our date with Zhao Pai. I mean, at this point, it's a reoccurring theme, so I guess we're this is just the person we are. So she forgives us. We're okay. And then as far as like what we did for health coaching, we did talk about migraines today. So we talked about the different phases of migraine, and what was important about that was simply knowing the telltale signs that a migraine's coming, because knowing that, you can stop it before it hits the pain phase. Now, stopping it does pretty much require medication. I'm not saying that alternate medicine doesn't work. It does. It is possible. You could stop your migraine before it, but in my experience, for me, it's usually medication. Taking my abortive medications, specifically triptans. So like rizatriptan, zomatriptan. Triptans are a class of drugs that were specifically created for migraines to abort a migraine in progress. Yeah. And then we also talked about triggers, you know, common triggers of migraines. So if you are someone who is experiencing chronic migraines, you know, you're having them more than, I can't remember the current definition, but I want to say 8 to 10 a month or more, you're in the stage of chronic migraines. It would really do you some strong benefit to look at the trigger list and to start doing some elimination diets, because it's a pain in the butt. It is a pain in the butt. I completely agree. I went through months of it. It sucked. But I was able to figure out some of my high risk things, my things that always cause a migraine, and then some of my lower risk things. What I mean by lower risk is usually not one of the things would cause me a migraine. Like aged cheese doesn't usually do it to me. But if I'm already feeling kind of headachy, that's probably enough to throw me over. Now, on a good day where like I don't have a migraine at all, one or two things is probably not enough to throw me over that are in my lower to mid risk things. Like alcohol is one of my mid risk things. I generally don't touch alcohol if I'm feeling migraine at all, because it will make it way worse. But on a day I'm feeling perfectly good, generally I'm safe. But if I combine alcohol with, say, not dark chocolate, let's say overabundance of caffeine, probably is going to be too much for me. So yeah, I hope you guys found those techniques helpful. I really enjoy talking to you guys about this stuff. So taking the weekend off streaming like normal. I'm prepping for my next YouTube video, guys. We will be creating some more ARC content here. I think we're going to start filming on Monday or Tuesday. So guys, I really would appreciate it. I'm going to put my socials here into the chat. You know, if you wouldn't mind following me on there, it means a lot to me. If you're not following me on Twitch already, please give me the follow. I'd love to get to affiliate, help support my family. As a disabled gamer, I'm not working anymore, so really pushing really hard to do that. Really trying to, make this into something. But of my socials, my Twitter is by far my most useful one for you guys. I will keep you up to date if I need to delay, postpone, or cancel my streams. With my health, it is very difficult to keep to a consistent schedule, but I definitely try very hard to do so. I'm a YouTuber. Please check out my content there. I put my VODs on there for one, but I also put my original ARC content there too. And if you're into ARC Survival Evolved, I also have my Discord there. So I no longer run the Discord. My good friend does, Varogue. But if you're wanting to play some PvE, ARC Survival, or even PvP, we have one server set up for PvP. Awesome people. Awesome people in that Discord. It's like we took every great player for ARC Survival and threw them all into one server. Awesome bunch of people. So guys, I really appreciate the love. Thank you for sticking here with me tonight. Let me put my schedule up on screen for you guys as well. Right now I'm trying to stick to a Monday, Wednesday at 1 p.m. and a Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time schedule. I have been tweaking this a little bit. Like I was supposed to stream Wednesday, but due to a migraine I couldn't. So Thursday I streamed. I decided to do a night stream instead. I'm playing around with the schedule a little bit. I want to see if I'm getting a different viewer base. Also, some of my friends, depending on when I was streaming, was during their streams, and it makes sense to me. Our friends can only split their time so many ways, so I just trying to play around with the schedule to see if it worked out better for everyone. Well guys, I really appreciate the love. I did have a positive quote I wanted to end with you guys on. I actually forgot to bring it into the chat, but it's okay because I have it here. Where are you at? Sorry, guys. Don't know. I wonder if it got... Maybe I didn't post it. Well, here. I have this one. Nope, that's it. That's the one I wanted to do. Okay, I'll bring it up on screen. I'm thankful for my struggle, because without it, I wouldn't have stumbled across my strength. Keep that in mind, guys. Yeah, you might be dealing with something really terrible. It's really awful to go through, but you learn something about yourself through it, and you will find your strength. You will find your stride. I love you all. You have a wonderful night, and I will see you all next time.
Welcome to Allstate, where saving on your auto insurance is kind of like a joyride. You, your car, and an open Pennsylvania road.